What's happening, everyone? Happy Thursday night. Welcome to this edition of the Robert Ford Sports Minute. I hope your week has been awesome. And look, I got to give another shout out to my daughter, Taylor. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Taylor. Hope your day has been amazing. Let's talk some sports here really quick. We're going to start with some women's college volleyball. The season kicks off on August 22nd. Penn State, the defending champs, trying to repeat. They're starting the season off ranked number 2 in the country. Nebraska is going into the season as the favorite, ranked number 1. The Pitt Panthers, number 3. My sleeper team to watch. I'm not saying they're going to win it all. The Stanford Cardinal. I have them as a sleeper team. Their preseason at number 6. Let's go to college football here. Week 1 in college football. We got 3 top 10 matchups. I cannot wait. We're looking at August 30th and August 31st. I'll be at the LSU Clemson game in Clemson, South Carolina. And I'm going to give some early predictions. Now, these predictions are subject to change because these games are still about 3 weeks away. And of course, I'm going to start with LSU and Clemson. Probably got 2 of the top quarterbacks in the country here. Garrett Nussmeier at LSU, who's expected to be a top 10 pick in the draft. Cade Klubnik from Clemson, who's expected to be a top 20 pick in the NFL draft. Clemson might have the best defensive line in the country, right? LSU is loaded at running back with Cade Durham and Harlem Berry, right? They're going to be loaded on the perimeter. The Clemson is going to be loaded at wide receiver as well. I'm going to go with the home field advantage in this one. And it hurts me to say this, but I'm going to pick Clemson to win at home in this one. And Brian Kelly hasn't proven that he can win these big-time Week 1 matchups yet. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm picking Clemson. Miami hosting Notre Dame, right? Back in the day, they called this matchup the Catholics versus the Convicts, right? So a great rival renewal here. I'm picking Miami at home. They got Carson Beck, the transfer quarterback over from Georgia. He disappointed last year. He went into last season as the favorite to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. He fell off, came back, transferred to Miami. And look, Notre Dame is going to be very good in the trenches. Offensive, defensive lines are going to be good. They might have the best running back in the country in Jeremiah Love, but they're still going to have question marks at quarterback. That's the reason why I'm picking the Canes in this one. And then, of course, Texas, right now, preseason number 1, on the road to Ohio State, preseason number 2, right? Arch Manning, he's only started 2 games. Now, look, the talent is there for sure. If he comes out, he has a chance to be the number 1 pick in the draft. There's some people think he's going to stay another year in school. I'm only picking Ohio State in this game because they're at home. I think it's going to be close. I'm looking at a 1 to 3 point victory here. Yeah, I think Texas is the better team. Anthony Hill, one of the best defensive players in the country. Now, Ohio State is one of the best defensive players as well, Caleb Downs. But I'm picking Ohio State because they're at home. But I think in the end, Texas is the better team there. All right, let's wrap up with some WNBA. Got one game I want to touch on tonight. We have the Indiana Fever on the road against the Phoenix Mercury. Caitlin Clark still out, right? And no timetable for a return. But look, the Fever are 7-3 in their last 10 games without Caitlin. But I think Phoenix wins this game on tonight. All right, let's wrap up this edition. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Be blessed. In your week strong, everyone.